Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago, as it is the World Boxing Super Series, the Cruiserweight quarterfinals. To start off Season 2, the World Boxing Super Series has been to Tokyo. We have been to Yekaterinburg, Russia, also Orlando, New Orleans, Edinburgh, Scotland, and now here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as we finish off the first round of the World Boxing Super Series in the Cruiserweight tournament. This is a tournament that features the best fighting the best across 3 different weight divisions. The winner will take home the coveted Muhammad Ali trophy, named in honor of the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. On stage right now, we have Carlos Sutherland joining us from Camosa AG. And right now, we are going to weigh in our fighters, our 2 main events tomorrow night that come your way from the UIC Pavilion here in Chicago. The first of which is 12 rounds for the WBC Diamond Cruiserweight Championship. First of all, we want to bring on to the scale from Hamburg, Germany. 23 victories to his credit. 10 wins by knockout opposite 1 blemish. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Noah McCallion.
Look, I just put the switch. I don't know everybody else.
199.8 for McCallion. 199.8 for McCallion. And his adversary hailing from Riga, Latvia. His record, 23 wins, 18 of those coming inside the distance against 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former world champion, Briedis. 198.4 for Briedis. 198.4 for Briedis. Briedis once again back in the Cruiserweight tournament, looking to make another definitive statement. This will be our first main event tomorrow night from the UIC Pavilion here in Chicago. It's the World Boxing Super Series, the Cruiserweight quarterfinals. What a matchup we have in store with our first main event. This is our first main event, ladies and gentlemen. It is Briedis and McCallion. They square off here in Chicago. It's the World Boxing Super Series, the Cruiserweight quarterfinals. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll join alongside, if we can speak with Noah McCallion. Guys, come back. We need both fighters back here on the stage. If you want to go ahead and put on your shirt or get yourself dressed. We are joined alongside, ladies and gentlemen, by Noah McCallion. Noel, being a part of the World Boxing Super Series in this Cruiserweight tournament, what does this mean for you?
It's very prestige. I'm really honored to be a part of it, and I'm really excited, looking forward to tomorrow. And yeah, the first fight I defeated Wade, and tomorrow will be the second defeat, becoming champion.
So what are your thoughts about fighting Briedis? He is obviously a former world champion, has accomplished quite a lot in his career, but what are your impressions as you head into your matchup tomorrow night?
He's a really great fighter. I have much respect for him, but I think his time is over, and now he has to pass this award to the younger generation, to me.
Well, good luck. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Noah McCallion, ladies and gentlemen, and now we are going to be joined alongside by the former world champion, Briedis. Maris, thank you so much for joining us. Being back here in the second season of the World Boxing Super Series, it almost seems like you have unfinished business. Do you feel that way?
Business now. This is sport, this is boxing, and always we go for new goals, and every time is like, yes, every fight is like I fight like last fight.
And also give us your prediction for tomorrow night.
this is, you know, prediction. I think they be very good show and very good boxing.
Thank you very much, Briedis, ladies and gentlemen, the former world champion joining us. Now it's time for our second main event and our second quarterfinal matchup in the World Boxing Super Series Cruiserweight Tournament. This one is for the interim WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World. First of all, please welcome on to the stage 42 victories, including 25 of those by knockout, opposite 2 defeats from Samara, Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maxim Vlasov.
Now get the feeling something's going wrong.
198 even for Vlasov. 198 even for Vlasov. And his opponent hailing from Poland. His record, 30 wins, 19 of those by knockout, opposite 1 defeat. He's the former world champion, Krzysztof Glowacki. 196 for Glowacki. 196 for Krzysztof Glowacki. It is Glowacki and Vlasov. They will meet tomorrow night in the World Boxing Super Series, the quarterfinals, also for the interim WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World here in Chicago. Tickets are selling quickly. Or also, if you're here in the States, you can watch it online on Dazn. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. It's Glowacki and Vlasov. Peace out, guys.
Very much.
Do we have a transition? Want to come up? All right, we are now with Maxim Vlasov, who... We are joined alongside now by Maxim Vlasov, who fights for the interim WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Being a part of the World Boxing Super Series, the Cruiserweight Tournament, how special is this for you?
Насколько вам важно сейчас, особенно находиться сейчас в этой серии и драться в ней?
Конечно, я счастлив находиться здесь, участвовать в таком большом турнире, и это шанс показать всему миру свой уровень, свой красивый бокс, и я надеюсь это сделать завтра.
It's a very big deal. It's very important for me to be part of this great super series. I feel like I'm going to give a great performance, show my beautiful boxing style, and do well.
Tell me about fighting Glowacki. What is your analysis of him? And also, there was a pretty intense stare down. What took place there? What do you take away from that?
Вы только что с ним встретились face-to-face, лицом к лицу, и было такое зрелищное со стороны на это смотреть. Что вы от этого берете с собой? Как вы анализируете ваш бой?
Я вижу, что бой будет очень интересный, очень зрелищный, и видно, что, как и я, он тоже настроен решительно, и я думаю, что будет война.
I think it's going to be a very entertaining and spectacular fight. I see that he's also very determined, and I expect war.
Thank you very much, Maxim Vlasov, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's have a word with Krzysztof Glowacki. Krzysztof being here in Chicago, there is a large Polish community here. They're clearly going to be behind you. How excited are you to be fighting before the fans here in Chicago, part of the World Boxing Super Series quarterfinals?
Witamy tutaj w Chicago. Wiadomo, że tutaj jest duża polska społeczność. Co o tym sądzisz? Jak bardzo jesteś podekscytowany jutrzejszą walką w World Boxing Super Series?
Witam wszystkich, cieszę się bardzo, że boksujemy w Chicago. Mam nadzieję, że dużo Polonii przyjdzie kibicować ostro. No i jesteśmy gotowi jutro na wielki bój.
Welcome everybody. I'm really glad to be here in Chicago. I'm expecting a great fight tomorrow with a lot of Polish people attending.
What did you take away? I asked him the same question, but the intense stare-down between the two of you. You both didn't want to take your eyes off each other, but what is your analysis of that stare-down?
We dwójkę nie zdejmowaliście ze siebie oczu w trakcie, przed chwilą. Co z tego wyniosłeś, patrząc na niego?
No już jest nakręcenie, już czujemy coraz bardziej, że to już jest tuż, zbliża się wielkimi krokami walka, także już adrenalinka robi swoje.
We can both feel that fight is approaching, so our adrenaline is already coming to the top.
Thank you very much, Krzysztof Glowacki, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll do it for our weigh-in here from Chicago. There is no better place to end the World Boxing Super Series Season 2 quarterfinals than Chicago. It's my kind of town, and it's the town of the World Boxing Super Series tomorrow night here in Chicago, live on Dazn here in the United States. We'll see you tomorrow from the UIC Pavilion. Thank you.